All right, everyone, right now, go in the comments. What is your favorite map in Phantom Forces? I want you to leave a comment. But hey, welcome to the video. My name is Klinger HQ, and today we're going to be making a tier list of all the maps in Phantom Forces. This is as of November 2020, so we're going to miss a couple variants, but that's okay. Boom, intro, bang. Before we get into the video, guys, I want to remind you that we're live on Twitch if you want to come hang out or have any questions about the video. Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Klinger here today, and yeah, we're gonna make a short little video today, and I'm gonna be ranking all the maps in Phantom Forces. I found this awesome tier maker on ranking of the maps, and we're gonna go through them, and I'm gonna tell you what ones I think are good, what things are terrible, and I think a lot of you guys can already know what maps are terrible, but I felt like this was a cool idea for a video. I found the list, and we're just gonna roll with it, okay? So if you're new, leave that sub, leave a like, a comment, all that stuff. It helps me out a heck of a lot. But without further ado, we're gonna start with Bazaar. So they changed the spawns a little bit. I used to absolutely love Bazaar. Okay, I used to love Bazaar. It used to be an S for me, but I still think the map's really good. The spawns are a little weird on it, so I'm gonna go with A. I think it's a really good map, but I don't know, the spawns feel a little weird. So next up, we're gonna go with Blizzard. Blizzard, I actually think, is super underrated. The spawns are usually pretty good. You can get some high kill games. I'm gonna go with B with that. Okay, Crane Site. We're hitting a lot of good maps at the start. Okay, so Crane Site, besides people sitting on that third story and shooting down at people, I think Crane Site's a pretty good map. Both sides you can kind of trap a little bit and get a lot of kills. So I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna go with B for Crane Site. I'm kind of gonna be a little bit more conservative for saying like S tier or A tier, just because like they gotta be really good maps for that. Okay, so B tier for Crane Site. I love the map. I think it's very versatile. We're gonna go with B with that. Next up is Desert Storm. Who doesn't like Desert Storm? Come on. Okay, I might go A tier with Desert Storm just because it's so perfect overall. I'm gonna leave the S tier to like strictly like godly, okay, godly maps. So A tier, Desert Storm. I love the map a lot, but I don't know if it's quite super high up there. You know what? We're gonna go S tier with that. I love Desert Storm. Next up is Dunes. Ew! I hate Dunes. Okay, I absolutely do not like Dunes. Not as bad as Mirage, but it's terrible. It's a good DMR map, but I don't like the map that much. So I'm gonna go D tier for that. It could probably fit in C tier, but I'm just not a huge fan of it, okay? Next up, Elevation. Elevation is actually pretty good. I'm usually a big fan of Elevation. I know a lot of comp players like it, and I don't know, there's a lot of like routes and stuff. It still keeps like the 3 lanes, and the spawns are pretty good on it. I think I'd go B tier with that. Elevation is a fantastic map, and I like the map. Honestly, I like the map. Highway Lot. I love me a Highway Lot. I love like King of the Hill on Highway is really good. You get a lot of different play styles. I feel like I'm already throwing a lot of people or a lot of maps on B, but Highway Lot is a fantastic map. I love the map. Okay, I think it deserves that spot. It's not like the best map out there, but it's definitely not the worst map out there. So we're gonna go with B for Highway. Okay, moving on to Jungle. Jungle, I feel like gets a bad rep. I honestly can say I like Jungle, but it's not the best map out there. I think I'm gonna go with C just for the sake of knowing a lot of people don't like the map, and it's like okay, but it's not the best. So we're gonna go with C tier with that. Moving on to Locker or Prison Break or whatever the heck the name is now. Hot garbage. The original Prison Break was so nice, and then they had to ruin it. I don't know why they changed it, but it just went from being somewhat good to just absolutely terrible. So F. That's terrible, dude. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Next up is mall. For anyone that comes to my Twitch streams knows that like I absolutely hate mall. They can add billboards of me, they can do whatever. I just don't like the flow of it. Having like 3 different levels and the floor just doesn't work out like you would want it to. The map is cool, it's a cool idea, but it just can't flow, you know? It just can't flow. So F for that. I'm not a huge fan of it. Next is Metro. Everyone already knows Metro is one of the best maps in the game, if not the best map in the game. You got to go S tier with that. The lovely, lovely map. Okay, perfect map. You can get a lot of good kills on it. I got a lot of 100 kill bombs on there. It's a great map. Okay, Mirage. Ew, who likes Mirage? The original Mirage was fine, but then they had to revamp it. There's literally like 3 revamps of Mirage, and they're all terrible. Okay, hot garbage. Okay, terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, you already knew that from Mirage. Let's be real here. Next up is Ravid. A lot of people would like Ravid. I'm gonna put it in C class. They really messed up the spawns on Ravid this past couple of updates. It's literally, you can sit up top and just shoot at people. I used to really like it. I like the Christmas variant of Ravid, but I really just can't do Ravid. Okay, I don't know. You can get kills on it. You do fine on it, but I would rather play a handful of different maps, especially mainly since the spawns are bad. If the spawns were like the OG Ravid, it would be an A or B probably for me, but it's just can't cut it for me today. So C class or C tier or whatever you call it. Next up is Refinery. For those of you that don't know, Refinery and Castle Keep are in the same boat. They're the same map, just Refinery got removed and revamped into Castle Keep. I really miss Refinery. I thought Refinery was a really good map. And Castle Keep is honestly just as good, maybe not as good, but I like the map still. I can do really well on Refinery. We're gonna throw it in the B tier. I really like the map. Okay, I think it works, and I do pretty well on it, so we're gonna go with the B tier for that. Next up is Rig. Rig kind of gets a bad hand for some people. I don't mind it. It's definitely not the best map, but I think I'm gonna throw it in the C tier just because like it's close. You can't go on a whole lot of streaks, but you can get a lot of kills. I like playing it. I would realistically probably throw it in the B, but I don't know. I don't want to have every map on B, so we're gonna try to space it out a little bit. And I know a lot of people don't like Refinery, so C for that. Okay, next up is, I didn't remember the map. Okay, next up is Ruins. Ruins kind of gets a bad hand too. Let's be real here. Ruins is a pretty good map. I think I actually like the map, not gonna lie, but I don't think a lot of other people do, and I think I'm gonna go in C. I think C tier is definitely playable. C and up is pretty much playable. D and F obviously aren't. Okay, if we're going luck would be an F or a D. It's not in this list, but yeah, get that. Okay, Laboratory, it's not in the list either. Laboratory is gonna be a C for me. What other maps are new? Got a quick think. Black Site is a prison. What other maps did they add? Mall Revamp is a F or a D. Not much better. A lot of the newer maps I'm not a huge fan of, if we're being honest. So, but anyways, Suburbia. Suburbia is probably between an A or a B. I'm gonna go B with Suburbia. I like the map. I would always play the map if it's there. I would never really like skip it or anything, but I just like some maps better. Spawn trappy. Sometimes the spawns are bad, so we're gonna go with B. Warehouse. I love me Warehouse more than I probably should. I'm gonna go A with that. I like the flow of it. Never had a bad game on Warehouse. You can wallbang like anything. It's kind of a fun map. Okay, so we're gonna go with A with Warehouse. Yeah, I guess that is that would be my tier list. Okay, that is all what I would place as the maps. Obviously some bad ones, some good ones, and it kind of evens out in the middle. So community rank, I'm gonna click on this. I don't know if this is gonna pull up overall. Oh, it doesn't pull up anything. I thought that was gonna be a community average. That would have been cool, but hey, sucks. Let me know what you guys would rank the maps in the comments down below. But hey, nice little video for you guys today. What are your favorite picks for maps? Let me know, like I said. But hey, I am out of here. We stream on Twitch 6 days a week, and we have a Discord. Link to that will be in the description. But hey, have a fantastic day. I'll see you later. Peace.